Happy holidays! This is Tempus Weekly. Today is a little bit special as I will be giving away a few Dota 2 invites. So keep watching to find out how to get those. Now let's get serious about how to do some uber DPS. First off, make sure you have all your gems, enchants, reforges, talent specs, glyphs, keybinds and whatnot all done. Also be sure to have plenty of flasks and food, and carry around tomes of the clear mind so that you can change talents or glyphs to get the best for a particular fight. Now it's time to go beyond the call of duty and get some potions. Potions are awesome to give you that extra surge of your primary stat, so you can dish out more damage, and on pretty much every server they are extremely cheap. But because of the amount you will need, it will still be very expensive, so it is usually best to get a Potions Master Alchemist to make them for you, by bringing them the mats. Not only will crafting from the raw materials almost certainly be cheaper than buying the potions straight, but by getting a Potions Master to do it, they can get procs for multiple potions, which means more bang for your buck. Now you've got your potions, it's time to learn how to use them. If you use a potion while in combat, you will not be able to use one again until after the combat ends. Using one outside of combat puts on a short cooldown of about 1 minute. So, I can only use a potion once per fight then, you might think. And I say no, never! You shall use 2 per fight! By using a potion just before the tank pulls the boss, you get the effect of the potion's stat increase, and it will go on its 1 minute cooldown before you can use it again in the same fight. This is called pre-potting. Use it wisely. The next concept is just to increase the amount that you're beating up the boss. You never want to stop hitting things unless the fight requires it. Remember that it's more about the kill than your DPS, so don't go shooting things that ought not to be shot. Anyway, basically you want to do something all the time. The major DPS loss for most fights is when movement is required, as then you can't cast, so during those times you should spam instant cast moves such as Sunfire and Ice Lance, and mages can also cast Scorch while moving if they have that particular talent. On the same note, knowing the fight helps to reduce the amount you have to move, because you know how to move and where to move beforehand, so instead of running around like a headless chicken, you get to where you need to go and return to smashing the boss's face in. Next up is the one-shot macro. Every class has DPS cooldowns, and some races do as well. And you also have your trinkets. If you use all your cooldowns at the exact same time, you do more DPS than if you just used one at a time. Let's do a little bit of extremely simple math. I know you hate math, I sort of do too, but it demonstrates my point. So let's say a Death Knight. Now Death Knight has 10,000 strength. Now if he uses his trinket that gives him 2,000 strength, he has 12,000 strength. If he saves Pillar of Frost until after using his trinket, he gains a 20% increase on the 10,000 strength, giving him an extra 2,000 strength for a short while. But if he uses Pillar of Frost right after using his trinket, he gets 2,400 strength from Pillar of Frost instead. The power of one-shot macros is just use your cooldowns together as often as possible for that extra bit of damage, that extra 400 strength, so to speak. Now to see it in action on my Moonkin. I have a 2-phase one-shot macro, which you will see against my dummy now. I use the first phase and start bursting. I then activate my second phase for even more damage. Doing this damage is the reason for one-shot macros, because they're awesome! Don't be afraid to tweak your one-shot macro either. I'm going to cover how to create one-shot macros in another video for you, so be sure to subscribe for that. So, back to the Dota 2 invites. All you have to do is go onto my Facebook page, click that like button, and then post a comment about how you got into gaming. On the status, how did you get into gaming? A few of the comments will be selected for Dota 2 invites, so make sure that you have a Steam account in case I contact you. You can either talk about what got you into gaming as a whole, or what got you into a specific game such as World of Warcraft. It's up to you. There is a link to the Facebook page in the description of this video. And that's it for this Tempus Weekly. I hope you enjoyed, and most importantly, that it helped you out. And if it did, then click that amazing like button, post a comment, and subscribe for more. Links to Twitter and Facebook are in the description. Happy holidays, everyone. I hope you enjoy them.